Both sides of the political aisle facing tough choices that could make or break some campaigns this fall with contests in expensive states. Both Democrats and Republicans will have to get picky when deciding where to spend their cash. So could this impact the balance of power in the Senate? Joining us now for a fair and balanced debate, Sue Lynch, president of the National Federation of Republican Women, and Dick Harpootlian, former chairman of the South Carolina Democratic Party. Thank you both for coming on. Sue, let me start with you. You know, while Democrats are faced with the challenge of defending their 59-seat majority in the U.S. Senate, Republicans need 10 seats to reclaim that majority. Which do you believe are going to be the races that will be the biggest challenges for Republicans?
Well, I think the challenges are going to be in California, Colorado, Nevada, and know that, you know, those are the targets that we're looking at as the challenges that we will work very aggressively in.
Okay, Dick, which GOP seats do Democrats have a chance to win in November?
Well, I think obviously Vitter in Louisiana, Charlie Mallison has gone even with him. Vitter, of course, was using prostitutes, frequenting prostitutes. He's had tremendous problems down there. Richard Burr in North Carolina is in a dead heat with Elaine Marshall. And at least those two seats. And, of course, out in Kentucky, Rand Paul is the nominee, and I think that he certainly is going down to defeat. I don't know whether he's a member of the Tea Party. I don't know whether he's been smoking it or drinking it.
Okay. Dick, you also say that money is certainly important, but any incumbent, Republican or Democrat, is going to have trouble this fall. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, I think that incumbency, your report just a moment ago about the economy and about ethics, it explains that if you are part of Washington, I think that causes a problem. I think any incumbent has a problem. However, let's talk about California for a second. Barbara Boxer and Carly, I guess it's Fione is the way you pronounce her name. That would be a tight race, but for the fact when the public finds out that she was fired as head of Hewlett-Packard. She shipped tens of thousands of jobs overseas, outsourced them. She's had tremendous problems in the job she had. They're going to come back to Barbara Boxer. In other races, like the Vitter race, the more they know about him, the less they like him. So incumbency is a problem in some instances, in some instances not. But definitely, I think the trend is if you're an incumbent, you're in trouble this year.
Yeah, so you're saying basically, Sue, that the Republicans have the advantage.
Well, I do think we do. You know, starting with the wins in Virginia and New Jersey, this year with the Scott Brown race in Massachusetts and Hawaii. I mean, these are races that, you know, were Barack Obama was very strong, you know, when he ran for president. We were able to capture those, and we are going to be very aggressive in the races that we target. Right in my own state of Wisconsin, we have an opportunity to beat Russ Feingold. And so just, you know, the fact that we're united and working towards November as a victory, I see us picking up those 10 seats that we need in order to capture the majority.
Dick, in less than 2 years, there's been a big shift in the political landscape beginning in 2009, and this is something that Sue had pointed out in her talking points with the Republican victories in New Jersey and Virginia and 26 out of the 37 special elections.
Right.
What do you think this says, and I want you both to answer to this, about the likely balance of power in the Senate come Election Day?
Well, I think the Democrats will retain control of the Senate. I think that they have the problem the Republicans have is that they've got some vulnerabilities. They may pick up seats, but they're going to lose seats too. And remember this, the message you're going to hear in November from the Democrats in the Senate is that Mitch McConnell, not Barack Obama, has controlled this agenda for the last 2 years by threatening a filibuster and putting holds on there are 100 bills that Barack Obama wanted through that are sitting in the Senate not able to go through because Mitch McConnell's thrown a temper tantrum and said he'll filibuster every one of them. We need to change the rules so that one man, Mitch McConnell, who has more influence than the President of the United States, can let Barack Obama get his agenda through. Then we can have a referendum on whether or not Barack Obama's agenda is working or not. He hadn't had a chance to get anything working because of Republican Senator Mitch McConnell.
All right, and
well,
Sue?
Dick, I think that you control both houses and the White House. So, you know, putting the blame on Mitch McConnell, I think, is unfair. You know, I believe that, you know, once we regain control of the Senate, that we will do what's right for America. The budget, the billions of dollars that are being spent, the average American out there is angry, and they are going to replace those tax and spend Democrats with conservative Republicans. And come November 2nd, I will be proud to walk to Capitol Hill and see us in the majority again.
All right, that's all the time we have.
God help us.
All right. All right, Dick Harpootlian and Sue Lynch, thank you both for talking to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and Dick, thank you.
And you can be sure the midterm elections will be a big topic on Fox News Sunday tomorrow. Fox News contributor and former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin joins host Chris Wallace, as well as Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, just talking about him here, and House Minority Leader John Boehner. Check your local listings for Fox News Sunday tomorrow morning on your local Fox station.
One powerful Democrat